From range anxiety to a fully integrated power grid play, the Indian electric vehicle ecosystem is no longer just about selling scooters. It's about financing the infrastructure of tomorrow. Welcome to the E-Cafe EV and Mobility Sectoral Update. Battery Smart secures $15 million debt round. The update: EV battery swapping network. Battery Smart raised $15 million in debt funding from Mitro to expand its battery as a service BOSS network. The impact: institutional lenders are officially treating EV infrastructure as a credible, bankable asset class. This allows swapping networks to aggressively scale across Tier 2 cities without diluting equity. Ather Energy's $128 million Series E validation. The update: Ather secured a massive $128 million round backed by 90F, transitioning their operations from pilot setups into serious manufacturing engines. The impact? Despite sector-wide noise around safety and subsidies, serious capital is still flowing into well-run, vertically integrated EV companies, proving the sector is an institutional-grade bet, not a speculative trend. Kimball Technologies raises $22 million for smart grids. The update: Hyderabad-based Kimball Technologies locked in a $22 million Series B, led by GEF Capital Partners, to accelerate energy optimization across Indian utilities. The impact: EVs need power, and smart grids are the backbone. This highlights a convergence where venture capital is funding the underlying utility tech needed to support the surging electrical load of a nationwide EV fleet. Legacy OEMs acquiring deep tech BMS. The update: traditional Tier 1 auto component manufacturers are aggressively acquiring advanced telematics and battery management system BMS startups. The impact: legacy players are buying innovation rather than building it. This M&A wave ensures they don't become obsolete as the ICE internal combustion engine market shrinks in favor of software-defined vehicles. Mobility as a service MaaS consolidation. The update: we are seeing a rapid shift towards asset-light MaaS platforms acquiring smaller regional fleet operators and their tech stacks. The impact: startups are realizing that owning the full stack is too capital-intensive. By consolidating fleet management and routing software, they are creating unified transport networks that prioritize utilization rates over sheer vehicle count. The closed-loop battery partnerships. The update: with the first wave of early EVs approaching end of life, battery recycling startups are forming deep joint ventures and strategic mergers with major OEMs. The impact: securing raw materials like lithium and cobalt from dead batteries isn't just an environmental play, it's a critical defense against volatile global supply chain shocks. The 10,900 crore rupees PME drive scheme. The update: the government is heavily backing EV infrastructure development with a massive 10,900 crore rupees outlay under the PME drive scheme. The impact: this is a direct shift from subsidizing individual vehicle purchases to building the backbone. Prioritizing fast-tracking regulatory approvals and grants for charging franchisees solves the biggest consumer hurdle: range anxiety. Tata Power's EV Mitro scheme launch. The update: Tata Power, in collaboration with SBI, has launched the EV Mitro scheme, offering low-interest financing for entrepreneurs to set up public charging stations. The impact: this democratizes infrastructure. By turning property owners and local business operators into charging point operators, India is effectively crowdsourcing its EV grid expansion. Niti Aayog, from incentives to mandates. The update: strategic out. A muscle taking a refect. From voluntary incentives to strict mandates for zero-emission vehicles EV adoption, targeting 100% e-boost saturation in major cities over the next 5 years. The impact: the training wheels are coming off. Government policy is pivoting from encouraging EV adoption to outright disincentivizing the continued use of ICE vehicles in commercial and public fleets. The rise of battery passports and leasing. The update: driven by a push to shift capital costs to operating costs, the establishment of a battery leasing industry and battery passport systems is gaining serious momentum. The impact: by separating the battery cost from the vehicle and tracking its health transparently, upfront costs plummet. This financial engineering is single-handedly unlocking electric mobility for small fleet owners and logistics companies. The future of movement isn't just electric, it's interconnected, sustainable, and highly capitalized. That's your EV and mobility update for the week.